what's the worst case scenario? Someone gets seriously hurt. Someone
Of
has
course.
like life-altering injuries, and that could happen in boxing. We've seen this. Manny
Scott.
Yeah.
So,
What about you, Manny? Any concerns? Any worry?
I like your question, like, about concern about myself and everything like that. I know, okay, so, of course, if there's something wrong with me, and especially my preparation or the way I move, um, become slower like that, I don't want to exit the fight.
And one question real quick. So we know Barrios is going to bring a straightforward style to you. I think he's got these sneaky hooks. What are you going to do to counter those hooks that he's going to be trying to...
Making a comeback in a sport as brutal as boxing, especially at an advanced age, isn't just risky, it can be downright life-threatening. That's why Manny Pacquiao's return at 46 has sparked serious concern among boxing analysts, fans, and even fellow fighters. It's not that people doubt Pac-Man's ability to defy the odds, or even shock the world one more time. He's done that before. The real worry is about his health, and the question lingering in everyone's mind is simple but heavy: what if Manny gets brutally knocked out, or worse, seriously hurt? But that concern began to ease when the Filipino icon finally addressed it himself, offering calm assurance to his supporters and critics alike. So let's take a closer look at the main concerns the boxing world raised about Pacquiao's return, and how the legend himself responded to put those fears to rest when news broke that Manny Pacquiao was planning a return to the ring at the age of 46. The boxing world lit up with mixed emotions: excitement, nostalgia, curiosity, and most of all, concern.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. Always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
While fans dreamed of one last flash of greatness from the Filipino legend, several high-profile voices in the combat sports world quickly stepped forward, not to doubt his skill, but to sound the alarm about the very real dangers that come with fighting at such an advanced age. One of the first to publicly express concern was renowned combat sports journalist and analyst Ariel Helwani, known for his coverage across both MMA and boxing. Helwani didn't mince words. He emphasized the worst-case scenario, something fans often avoid talking about: serious injury or worse, life-altering trauma.
Because what's the worst case scenario? Someone gets seriously hurt. Someone
Of
has
course.
like life-altering injuries, and that could happen in boxing. We've seen this.
Helwani noted, pointing out that Pacquiao has already been knocked out cold in the past. While he recovered back then, Helwani stressed that the human body doesn't respond the same way at 46 as it does in one's 20s or 30s. The risks aren't just higher, they're exponentially more dangerous.
Pacquiao isn't immune to this. He's been knocked out. He's been hit. He's not Floyd, who has been hardly hit. Like, he's been knocked out cold. I thought when he got knocked out by Marquez, I thought he died. It was that scary.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
This wasn't just media hype or clickbait concern. When a legend like Sugar Ray Leonard weighs in, people listen. Leonard, who experienced the highs and brutal lows of boxing firsthand, knows all too well the long-term effects of repeated trauma to the head. He gave Pacquiao an honest and heartfelt piece of advice: take care of your health and respect your limits. That may sound simple, but coming from Leonard, a man who once had to retire due to an eye injury and later dealt with his own comeback dilemmas, it carried significant weight. His tone wasn't critical, it was paternal, almost pleading.